Today on Warning Track Power, I'm going to be doing some Immaculate Grid as a little change, as there's really not been a lot happening around the baseball world, so I will be seeing what I can do here with the Immaculate Grids. Alright, first up, Nationals, Red Sox. This one for me is a Kyle Schwarber pick all day, every day. Alright, good start. This is grid number 1027. If you would like to do that alongside me, you can. That is not today's. I already did today's and failed to record it for whatever reason. Here we can go Max Scherzer for Mets Nationals. Mets 30 homers. Let's just keep it simple with Pete Alonso. And for 30 stolen bases, we will put in Francisco Lindor. I think that's a pretty good start there. This Nationals and D-backs, I think, is going to give me an issue. I do know, however, Boston 30 homers. We can just send to David Ortiz here. Boston 30 steals. Ooh. This is pretty bad considering I'm supposed to be a Red Sox fan. Either way, Diamondbacks 30 homers. Did Luis Gonzalez ever hit 30? Is there a gimme here? Is Corbin Carroll a gimme? I feel like Corbin Carroll's got to be a better. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I could have put him for 30 stolen bases too, but that's fine. This is gonna screw me over. I don't know if I got that one. I don't know if I got this one. Oh boy. Diamondbacks 30 steals, and I can't use Corbin Carroll because I'm an idiot. Well, it's red. No, not David Ortiz. Get out of here. Red Sox 30 steals, dude. I mean, I could shoot David Hamilton, but I don't like that guess. I guess Dustin. I don't know if Dustin stole bags, though. Dang. Oh, that stinks. Trevor Story. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was my second option, was Story there. But either way, I don't really think I'll get either of these. I feel like I'm missing somebody pretty obvious. I run up Jake McCarthy. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, Randy. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That's terrible. How did I forget Randy? Because of Expos. Jeez. Alright. 940 is the grid that I'm going to do next. No, I'm not. I don't want to do an all stats grid. I feel like that's bad. Not that one either. Alright, we'll do this one regardless. Alright. Boom. Alright, we got a Barry Zito poll here for Giants Athletics. 38%. That's terrible. Alright. First name Nick, last name Kurtz, because saying that together is pretty bad. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, keep it that way. Mariners first baseman, good Josh Naylor. Nice. Giants first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Whoa, I spelled that wrong. Oopsie daisies, I'm sorry. Wilmer Flores. Okay, first baseman, rookie of the year. I guess I can go with Pete Alonso once again. Yep. And we can have a Gunnar Henderson. Not Gunnar Hoglund. I don't know who that guy is. And now I kind of find myself in a standstill. I don't know exactly what to do here. Um, I gotta go Immaculate before I end the video, that's for sure. Alright, because this is a pretty terrible display for me, to be honest. Jeez. Um, I genuinely cannot think of anything. This is pretty bad. I mean, maybe Miguel Tejada upper left. I just don't know. Was he a Mariner? I'm not sure. This down the middle should be easy for me, but I don't know, like, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. I do want to shoot Miguel Tejada, but I want to make sure. I'm trying to think of like a better guess. And I don't know if that better guess is gonna come to me. Oh, the better guess came to me. All right, this is Ricky Henderson. I remember from his split jersey when the A's played the like, geez, 44% is terrible, but whatever. And then, oh yeah, Nelson Cruz. Not the 2003 one, that would be bad. And then I'm pretty sure Kevin Gosman was a Giant at one point. So there we go. Got the first Immaculate. All right. 976. Let's go. We get a Max Scherzer. Cheeky Max Scherzer here for Mets Blue Jays. Cool. Mets catcher. Luis Torrens, because we're going for a rarity score here. Mets All-Star. Sleeper, David Peterson. David Peterson, 2025. Boom! Yep. Teoscar Hernandez for Blue Jays and Mariners. Blue Jays Orioles. We just used him on the last grid, and he's back for revenge. Kevin Gosman. Orioles catcher could go Adley because I don't know if Sanchez actually played a game last year at catcher, so because it does have to be with the team, so that's fine with me, honestly. Go Cal Raleigh. Mariners All-Star. I want to say Brian Wu was an All-Star. Whoa. How many Woods have played this game, dude? What the heck? Okay, we're going to go by first name. That is right. Okay, boom. There we go. And to close out, an All-Star for the Orioles is Ryan O'Hearn. 109. All right. Let's go. Let's keep the streak alive. Let's go farther back for this next one. Let's go a little farther back into the archive for this one. Let's go with this one. I don't actually really like that. I don't like this a lot. Okay, well, we have a Justin Verlander, middle. Okay. And I don't know if I want... Okay, this is Kyle Schwarber. Or actually, I could go Trey Turner or I could go Kyle Schwarber. Which one would be better? I guess it really doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't. So I'll go Trey Turner because I think he'll likely be a lower rarity score, 10%. I don't know. Now, one of these guys is going to be Max Scherzer, and it just depends on if I can land another person that played for that team, is the question. Phillies sub 3 ERA. Roy Halladay had to have, right? Yeah. Okay. That makes me feel better. Sub 3 for the Tigers. That could be Scherzer too. Goodness. What the hell, Max? I don't like that. Well, here we go. We get another Kevin Gausman. I think we should make that a rule. I think we should make that a thing. How many grids can we go in a row with getting Kevin Gausman? Because at this rate, it's going pretty well, huh? About the yeah. Phillies and Giants. Feel like I'm missing a rather obvious name. Under 3 ERA for the Blue Jays. I suppose, like, I always forget that you can use relievers for this. So, I don't know, like a Kyle Finnegan here, maybe? Oh, okay. 0.007% of people got Kyle Finnegan with an under 3 ERA. Okay. That's a guess right there. I mean, yeah, it's easy. It's easy to forget that you can use relievers. Um, then again, I don't actually know if I want to use a reliever for this one. I'll shoot Tom Henke. Yeah, 6%. Let's go. Another reliever. Now, can I land a Washington Tiger? Oh, that was Kyle Finnegan. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, no. I just sold my grid. Oh, my gosh. I mean, not like I was probably going to land Phillies Giants. I'm not totally sure about that whole Phillies and Giants thing. I really don't know. Yeesh. Like, I know one of these is Scherzer, so like that'll like. I just don't know. Expo Blue Jay. No, that's not. Expo Tiger. No. I just don't know which one of these will become easy. You guys probably yelling at me in the comments about which one to pick here, but like, oh, I'm stupid. Okay, Hunter Pence here for Giants Phillies. That was really kind of easy. I don't know why that took me so long, but it did. So that kind of sucks. But I think what I'm going to do is I want to say that we're going to go Scherzer here for Washington, Detroit. But then I think I can go Paul DeYoung. I think I can go Paul DeYoung. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, brain, for deciding to work. That is fantastic. Got a couple of good pulls here. I like that. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving with 891. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this is an interesting one. Blue Jays pitched a game. Trey Savage. Just run out that. I mean, the guys that pitched 1 year are like, obviously they don't have to actually be a pitcher. But it's like whatever. Reed Detmers. Feel like he's a kind of under the radar kind of guy. 2%, not bad. Detroit pitched a game. Will Vest. I usually try and take non-pitchers here if I think about it enough, but Now, what's easier for me? Landing this as somebody not Scherzer or landing that as somebody not Scherzer? This one's Scherzer. Because we have Sean Green down the middle. Okay, here we can go Shohei Ohtani, obviously, but I want to go Pujols because I feel like it'll be lower rarity. All right. Yankees and Blue Jays, Yankees and Tigers, and Yankees and Angels. Marcus Stroman for the Blue Jays and the Yankees. There we go. And from here, I am really not in a good spot because it's gonna be like an older guy or like a reliever that just made like one stop in the location, I want to say. Like there's no way. I mean, I know David Robertson was a Yankee, but I don't know if he was either an Angel or a Tiger. Also, why is Will Vest's picture look like that? Like what? Why is he like looking both ways? You don't see that, or is it just me? Let's see. Okay. I have very little of an idea. I am completely blanking. Which is pretty terrible, to be honest. That's pretty terrible. There has to be an obvious name. I'm like, there's gotta be an obvious name that I am just completely blanking on. By the way, it is currently in the middle of a snowstorm and there's nothing going on in the world of Major League Baseball right now, and it's like storming over here, so like you can barely see across the street. Okay, that's a lie. I can see across the street perfectly fine, but that's because my eyes are good, unlike um but a little farther down and not the greatest of visibility. I mean, it's kind of nice, but whatever, or whatever. Because I cannot think of any Yankees and Tigers, nor any Yankees and Angels, which is really terrible considering it's like the Yankees and the Angels and the Yankees and the Tigers, which is like, this does not make any sense to me what I'm supposed to be doing. Yankees and Tigers and Yankees and Angels. I do not know what I'm supposed to do. This is terrible that it's taking me this long. Wait a second. I think I have an idea. Yep, I do. I missed an obvious one. Gleyber Torres. Not Glibber. Gleyber. You don't insult my typing, guys. Alright. The moment of the truth. Angels, like, Can I close it out with the Angels? And I think I can. I think I can. I think I can with Ricky Henderson. I think I can with Ricky Henderson. Because I think he made a stop in LA. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Gosh, there is not a lot of things better than clutching up on an Immaculate Grid. Let's go. All right. I will do one or two more. All right. Okay. 30 stolen bases, Cubs, Peter Crow Armstrong. Boom. All right. This is old grid number 482. If you guys want more Immaculate Grid on this channel, like the video, subscribe, please. Lets me know that you guys like this. And I will do more if you guys would like. 30 stolen bases, born outside the U.S. and D.C. 100 RBI season for the Cubs. 200 hits in a season for the Cubs. I'll try Sammy Sosa. 200 hits for the Cubs. Sandberg ever hit 200? He did, 58%. Jeez. Okay. 100 ribbies. Let's just go Bonds. Rip the Band-Aid off. What? How is Ryan Sandberg higher than Barry Bonds? Okay. Well, that is something, all right. 200,000 hits. That's born outside U.S. and D.C. That's Ichiro Suzuki. There's not a lot of other people that I would think about. You can go Shohei Ohtani for 30 steals, born outside D.C. and U.S. Okay. Giants 200 hits season. And Giants 30 steals season. There's like no one fast that I can generally think of that's played for the Giants. I feel like the Giants just strike me as a team that hits a bunch of bombs into McCovey Cove and stuff like that. Not really stealing a bunch of bases. I mean, there is the chance of like Willie Adames, but I guess... Oh, that's not how you spell him. Willie McCovey, maybe? Or Willie Mays. Willie Mays. Yeah. 72. Yeesh. This rarity score is cooked. This rarity score is just completely fried. So, I mean, you can go Juan Soto, bottom center, with the 100 RBIs, born outside the United States. All right. 30 steals as a Giant. This is something. This is something. I don't know off the top of my head like any fast Giants, as I was previously explaining. I mean, like, sue me if it's Willie Adames, because like that's just not happening. Well, I guess so. Whatever. I think I want to say Bobby Bonds stole 30 bases one time. Hey, we got both of the Bondses in the game. All right. Well, we do rarity score 243. I don't want to end on that though. Well, I'm going to do one more. Don't worry about it. We'll go all the way down to grid number 211. I lied. We will not be going to grid 211 because that looks like torture. We'll be going to 590. And we will be playing this grid. I'm not going to complain about this. Even though I want to complain about this. Yeah, we're not doing this one. I lied. I'm not going to do that one. That would be crazy. 357. This one's terrible. Okay. 827. All right, I'm doing one more reroll. Whatever this one is, I'm going to do it. And we're going to have a good old time. 360. Nope. I lied again because I picked a weird number. For those that know, you know. 185 is the one we're doing, and this is going to make me lose my mental sanity. Alrighty. Lock in. Gotta keep the streak alive. Gotta keep the streak alive. Johnny Bench. Yelich. Twins MVP Joe Mauer. Won a few of those. This could be Chris Archer. There we go. Story on Chris Archer. I went to a baseball game in Minnesota, and I saw Chris Archer pitch against Clayton Kershaw of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and got to watch Clayton Kershaw throw 7 no-hit innings until they brought the bullpen in and instantly got rid of the no-hitter. And they were already up a bunch at the time, so it was like, bro, are you serious? All right. Anyway, story stunk by me. Twins and Jays. And like this Jays, I don't like it with the Reds, the Brewers, and the Twins. I don't. Yikes. I don't know if I'm going to be immaculate on this grid. I don't know if that's going to happen because I knocked all the easy stuff out right away. I don't know if I'm going immaculate on this one, but we will try our best to go immaculate. To be perfectly honest, I have a feeling that I know this Blue Jays Twins one. I just need it to come to me really quickly. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Josh Donaldson was a... Yep, okay. All right. I still don't think that I'm going to be going immaculate on this one. But this one's Paul Molitor. I cannot believe it took me that long to think about that. But there we go, Paul Molitor. This one's a Willy Adames. Maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. Maybe this is not as bad as I originally thought. Oh yeah, and then this one's Tommy Pham. That one's Tommy Pham. And then there is only one more left. And that is the Toronto Blue Jays and Cincinnati Reds. And I think, and the only reason I know who this guy is because of his 99 overall in MLB The Show. Otherwise, I had never heard of him before. I know he was a Red. I know he was a Philly. I don't know if he was a Blue Jay, but we're going to shoot him anyway. Scott Rowland. And it's immaculate. Alrighty. That is gonna do it for the video. We will... yeah, if you guys like Immaculate Grid, please like this video. Comment, we love this. We want to see more. Or comment, we don't like this. Don't do this ever again. You're a terrible person in the comments. If you would like. It won't hurt my feelings, I promise. But that is all I have for today's installment of Warning Track Power. And where we are just a few feet short of the fences, but all in on the game. I will see you next time, and hopefully more MLB updates will come out soon so I can start making actual podcast content for you, and we're not stuck on episode 6 for another 3 days. See you next time.